third weather forecast.
Well, some beautiful weather to do anything outside for today. Thankfully, we didn't get a lot of that significant haze to come back. A little bit out there, but air quality generally still okay. We've had quite a bit of sunshine, comfortable temperatures, and humidity levels, but we're going to see some changes here as we head through the next few days. Tomorrow, not significant changes. Yes, there could be a stray shower or thunderstorm, but majority of the area and day will stay dry. We'll have partly cloudy skies, temperatures pretty close to where they've been today, up around 80 or so. And then on Friday, while there could be an isolated shower or storm by late in the day, we're going to keep it dry for now. A mix of sun and clouds, but more humid there, and that humidity is really going to factor into the weekend weather as a front lays out throughout the area. There are still some details to iron out, but if you do have outdoor plans for this weekend, like last weekend, you're going to want to pay attention to the forecast. I hope that it doesn't turn out to be as wet as last weekend, but right now what I'm looking at indicates it could be. So just again, plan on checking that forecast. We will have more numerous showers and storms around Saturday and potentially Sunday as well. 76 degrees right now in Eau Claire. It is comfortable out there. Our view from Hastings Way looks like maybe a cloud coming over at the moment, a little bit more in the shadows, but mostly sunny skies in general. Winds are light from the northeast at about 5. The air is comfortable. Relative humidity at 50%, but our dew point just at 56. Statewide, not much to show you here. We have a lot of cumulus clouds with afternoon heating. Otherwise, a little complex of showers and storms coming out of South Dakota. We'll keep an eye on that. I certainly don't expect any rain, but maybe some of those clouds, if they can hold together, will move in later on this evening. Otherwise, mostly in the 70s and low 80s all across the upper Midwest. So we're seeing some very pleasant conditions throughout Minnesota, Wisconsin, and parts of the Dakotas as well. Dew points are in that comfortable range until you get further west. And guess what? Yes, this is headed in our direction. We're going to see those dew points ramp up. They'll get back around 60 or so for tomorrow. Still not too bad is how it feels. But by Friday, they're going to be higher in the 60s to around 70 into the weekend. When dew points are high like that, it means they contain, or the air mass contains a lot of moisture. So when you get a front to come on through, that gives us the setup for heavy rainfall. We saw that last weekend, and again, I'm afraid we might be seeing something similar set up for this weekend. Here's that little cluster that I mentioned in South Dakota, generally moving off towards the east, but it is forecast to dry up before it would come into Wisconsin. We do have a surface ridge of high pressure over Iowa, so this also has some sinking air associated with it. And there's a wavy front farther to the west that we'll keep an eye on. Our forecast model shows we do stay quiet for tonight, turning partly cloudy. If you have outdoor plans for tomorrow, by and large, we're going to stay dry, but there is again a small chance one of these isolated showers or storms sneak in from the west during the afternoon into tomorrow night. We could see a couple of scattered showers and storms, and then on Friday, partly to mostly sunny. By late in the afternoon and evening, we could see a few of those showers and storms moving on in, but it does appear to be late in the day. That still looks to be our warmest day in the mid-80s with some higher humidity, and there is that wet weather for the weekend. I hope we can maybe wipe that out a little bit, but just thinking of last weekend, the amount of rain that we had, of course, what happened in Milwaukee, you know, that setup can be kind of nerve-wracking, especially if you have outdoor plans. So, as I said, pay attention to the forecast.
Exactly. All right, thanks, Darren.
Yep.
The latest in